Hello, hello, all you beautiful beings. My name is Jessie with Angelic Love Messages. And first, thank you for joining us today. We are joined by our angels, guides, divine spirit, universal energies, and all other spiritual beings who would like to join us today. They're here to deliver a warm and loving message for the collective as a whole. And today we are going to fill it with Reiki. So just a recap for those who may be new to listening, or if you are my returning listeners. The Reiki definition I was taught simply means an energy technique for stress reduction and relaxation that also promotes balance in and around the body. So before we get started, I invite you to take a moment to accept the Reiki energy, as free will is fully present and respected. If you're not comfortable accepting the Reiki energy, that is completely okay as well. You can still listen if you choose to do so. It will be there waiting if and when you decide to allow it to flow through you, regardless of when or where you may be. Okay, so first I want to acknowledge the noise in the background. I have the window open. It is a beautiful fall day here, and it's just too nice not to have the window open. Allow that fresh air to come in and allow any stagnant and negative emotions or energies to escape. You know, we're all human and we all go through those human experiences and emotions. So, also, this is going to be a completely ad-libbed reading because I have a very short amount of time, but did feel guided and inspired to reach out and read today. So without further ado, I am working with the Quantum Human Design Activation cards. We're going to pull from them first. I have asked for clear guidance and a clear message from our angelic team, spirit and guide teams as well. So I did that before, so let us begin. Again, there won't be as much editing. Normally I try to edit some long pauses, but today I've been guided to just push through. So please bear with me. I hope that's not too long and that it flows nicely. So let's begin. Thank you, angels, guides, spirits, ancestors, deities, and ascended masters. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord, for your grace, love, and mercy and these beautiful messages today. Will you please share with us what the collective needs to hear? And I am also a part of this. So these messages will, excuse me, be for all of us, for all beings and things. All right, thank you. Let's begin. What messages? What do we need to know today, please? The angels, I'm hearing, I love you. That's what I'm hearing. It's about love today. The words, they love us. They love you. Your angels, your spirit team, the divine, they love you. You are loved. You are not alone. We are walking with you every step of the way. We hear your cry. Even through the noise, we hear you. We will not forsake you. Does this feel complete? Thank you, angels. Thank you. Okay, so today we have coming from the Ajna Center, Gate 43, Insight. And then we also have the Spleen Center, Gate 48, Wisdom, coming out. Insight and wisdom today. So for Gate 43 Insight, that comes from the Ajna Center and in Human Design, and the Ajna Center in correlation to the 7 chakras is representative of your third eye. So in respect to Human Design, the Ajna Center regulates concrete thinking. In the Ajna, we process information and inspiration, turning them into possibilities and potentially actionable thoughts. The Ajna is also where information, beliefs, and memories are stored. It's like we translate the sparks of insight that we receive from our head center into action. So let's check with the guidebook about Gate 43. And I am reading from the Human Design, the Quantum Human Design activation cards and the guidebook by Karen Curry Parker. I can put the link to purchase this deck if you would like in the description box once we post this. So Gate 43 Insight. The challenge: to be comfortable and to trust epiphanies and deep inner knowing without doubting what you know. To trust that when the timing is right, you will know how to share what you know and serve your role as a transformative messenger who has insights that can change the way people think and what they know. The mastery of this gate, the ability to tap into new knowledge, understandings, and insights that expand people's understanding of the world. To align with the right timing and trust that you'll know how to share what you know when you need to share it. An unbalanced expression could leave you feeling despair or frustration related to having knowledge but struggling to share what you know. Experiencing lightning bolts of knowingness and clarity, but feeling overwhelmed by your inability to articulate what you understand. Not waiting for the right time to share what you know and feeling alone with your wisdom. A nice affirmation to help bring you back into alignment with Gate 43, your insight, your own insight. This affirmation: I am a vessel of knowledge and wisdom that has the ability to transform the way people think. I share my knowledge with others when they are ready and vibrationally aligned with what I have to share. When the time is right, I have the right words and the right insights to help others expand their thinking, recalibrate their mindset, and discover the elegant solutions to the challenges facing humanity. So it's almost as if, so perhaps what I'm picking up on is some of us are feeling unseen, unheard. I'm hearing unloved possibly. And perhaps like what we have to say or share doesn't matter, but it does. And these our angel team, your guides, spirits, the divine, they are wanting you to, they're sharing this message with hopes of guiding you to calm your mind, still your mind and your thought process, and pay attention to those around you, the situations, the people, places you go, and wait for the right time to share your insight and your knowledge. You know, my window is open, and I did apologize for the noise, or I apologize if it's really noisy, but it is a beautiful fall day here, and it's just too nice not to have it open. But with that comes a lot of noise. And this decision I was guided to record this message, even though it is noisy, because there are some of us who need to hear this information today, right? So there's a real life experience. And forgive me if I've repeated any myself or anything already, especially about the window. But let's continue on with our second card that came out, and that was Gate 48, Wisdom. And that comes from the spleen center energy. And the spleen center in human design gives you intuitive pulses that help you know when to take action. It also gives you a gut feeling about what you need to do to preserve your health and well-being. So if we hear a sound that doesn't feel safe, go into a dark alley at night, or even decide to throw out food from the fridge that seems off, we are accessing our instinctual sense. It's all focused on helping us to stay alive, right? And that information I pulled from the Human Design Workbook, also by Karen Curry Parker, and I can put the link to that resource in the description box. So let's go to the guidebook from the activation cards for Gate 48, Wisdom. The challenge: to allow yourself to trust that you'll know what you need to know when you need to know it. To not let the fear of not knowing stop you from creating. To not let not knowing hold you back. Mastery: the wisdom to explore and learn the depth of knowledge necessary to create a strong foundation for action and mastery. The self-trust to have faith in your ability to know how to know, and to trust your connection to Source as the true source of your knowledge. An unbalanced expression: feeling paralysis and inadequacy. To be afraid to try something new, or to go beyond your comfort zone because you think you don't know or that you're not ready. And an affirmation for this gate: I am a depth of wisdom and knowledge. My studies and experiences have taught me everything I need to know. I push beyond the limits of my earthly knowledge and take great leaps of faith as a function of my deep connection to Source, knowing that I'll always know what I need to know when I need to know it. Intuition, I'm hearing we need to lean more into our intuition and our inner knowingness, because in picking up on the subtle cues and signals that our divine counterparts are sharing with us and leading us to. Right now, my wind chimes are going, I want to say a little crazy, but they're singing. It's beautiful. And I feel as if that is a confirmation that our angelic team and spiritual team are definitely here with us and wanting us to really recognize that we don't have to have all the facts and figures in place or lined up to know which direction to go. So look for those synchronicities. Look for the signs, and those signs and synchronicities could come from songs, wind chimes, the warm breeze flowing on your face, a thought that pops into your head. Maybe a person either walks by or comes into your thought at a particular moment or time, or maybe it's something somebody says or something you hear in passing. You're like, oh wait, that just came into my inner reality just recently, right? So look for those meanings behind things. Do some research if you're feeling, numerology is also a big one. Numerology, astrology, those are really big indicators too. So synchronicities. And speaking of, there's a card I'm looking at right now on my desk. I keep it on my desk as a positive affirmation, a reminder. And it says, today I am accepting. Today, I will open my heart and listen with an open mind to new ideas and opportunities. Knowing what I need to know when I need to know it is what came to mind after reading that little card. Okay, so now I am moving on to, we're going to pull from the Archangel Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue. And we're going to see what particular archangels are here with us right now at this given moment. Archangels, would you please share? Okay. Okay. Does that feel complete? Yes, since we are trying to keep this short and sweet, right? I don't know. Is short and sweet, can that go in the same sentence as my name? They're telling me to stop. So I'm sorry. Okay, prosperity. Archangel Ariel is here with us, and Archangel Shamuel, beloved one. So the prosperity card, Archangel Ariel is sharing, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. They want us to follow our intuition. They're sharing messages with us for our next steps, for what's on our next path in all areas of our lives, right? Not just one or the other. But if there's a particular area that you're struggling with recently, the Archangel Ariel is telling you she's with you. And perhaps some of you identify Archangel Ariel as being a masculine energy or feminine energy. And please note, however it resonates for you, please take it in that regard. Because we all have masculine and feminine energies. So this reading is not, when I say she or he, it's not to offend. It is really just referencing either the image on the card that I have in front of me or the feeling that I am receiving. And again, we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. Okay, so on this card, Archangel Ariel is depicted as a feminine with long flowy hair and a beautiful green dress, and her wings are a beautiful gold, and she's holding like a, what do you call those, Capernia, one of those, like at Thanksgiving you see this sitting on some of you may see it on your table. Is that right? But anyway, coming out of it, instead of the the fruits and vegetables, or the pumpkins and gourds, sorry, gourds, something. Some of it, okay, cord cutting. Hello. Okay, that's coming up. Some of us need to cut cords with any negative energies or emotions or attachments to us at this time. That just came, they're sharing that. That's why that came out. So anyway, gourds. So instead of the Thanksgiving sense of this, it has jewels and pearls and stars coming out of it. So it's a real beautiful, and it's talking about prosperity, and prosperity can mean different things for everybody. Financial abundance, financial wealth, freedom, but spiritual freedom and abundance, family, friends, creating the life that you want for yourself. Oh, my stomach's growling. Sorry about that. So, okay, I digress. Archangel Ariel, prosperity. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Okay, let's keep going, because Archangel Samuel has also appeared specifically for us. Beloved one, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So some of you, I'm getting goosebumps too. Okay, so Archangel Samuel, let's see here. We're going to go to the guidebook for this one, beloved one. Okay, the beloved one, the general meaning for Archangel Samuel, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. An additional message, love is in and around you now. You don't need to search for it. Rather, by holding loving thoughts and conducting loving actions, you attract and manifest love in all aspects of your life. Call upon me to guide your thoughts and actions to bring romance into your life. Converse with me regularly about your love life. I can help you fall in love with your life and heal and manifest wonderful relationships. Working with Archangel Samuel, Samuel's aura is pale green, like a springtime leaf in the morning sunlight. You can feel close to Samuel's loving energy by wearing or carrying a green fluorite crystal. Love yourself, love your life, and the rest will fall into place, is what I heard. They just shared, love yourself, to love your life, and the rest will fall into place. So this doesn't, if you're not thinking of a romantic relationship, it is not necessarily referencing just that. It could. So if that resonates with you, go with it. If it doesn't, if you're like, well, I'm not in that space right now. That's not for me. Well, does it relate to maybe you need to love yourself more? We all could love ourselves a little bit more, because loving ourselves and caring for ourselves, our mind, body, spirit, and soul, will just radiate outwardly and spread love, peace, and abundance for others. So love and abundance, right? And prosperity. Then to me that ties back in with the prosperity. You'll be prosperous in love. Love yourself to be prosperous in love. in your relationships, whether it be romantic or platonic. It doesn't have to be just romantic. So I'm wondering, angels, does this feel complete with prosperity and our beloved one? With Archangel Ariel, Archangel Samuel, does this feel complete? No. Okay, would you please clarify? Okay, so we're going to get some clarification on these two cards as well. On prosperity? Yes. Okay, so clarification for prosperity. I am pulling from the Angelic Lightwork deck. By Alana Fairchild. It's the Angelic Lightwork Healing Oracle deck. Okay. What is the clarification, please, for prosperity, Archangel Ariel? Pattern breaker. Okay, so in order for prosperity to begin flowing again, I'm hearing there's some patterns that need to be broken. Or shifted, not okay, broken was my word, sorry. But the angels, I'm hearing shifted. Pattern breaking. And there's a number 3 here, and I see hearts. I have 2 hearts, and it almost looks like a person, like an abstract person, and the heart chakra is activated, as well as the ajna. The head and the ajna has a heart. So like our thoughts, shifting our thought perspective more towards love. You are worthy of love, is what I'm hearing. They're saying you are worthy of love. You deserve to be loved. You are loved. And you need to break that pattern of thinking otherwise. Oh, I'm almost getting a little, oh yeah. Somewhere along the lines of your life, someone made you feel unloved and unlovable. And that's not true. And that has stuck with you all this time. Seek the counsel and the help that you need. Be it loved ones, spiritual counsel, therapists, counselors. I am not this is me talking right now, I am not a therapist and I'm not a professional. So please only take this as, these as suggestions. And this reading is not concrete telling you what to do at all. No. So if this speaks to you, please go find a professional who can help lead you to the right path to break those hurtful or negative thought patterns, okay? I am not telling you what to do at all. These are just messages that come through me from above, from our angel team, guides and spirits, okay? So if you feel you need to get some help, maybe this was a sign for you, but if you found this recording, maybe this is your angels, guides, spirit team telling you it's okay, you are safe to go and find the help that you need professionally. Okay? That is strength. That is strength. And number 3, for any numerologists out there, check out the number 3. That's a number indicating that your ascended masters are near you. Woo, I'm getting goosebumps. This is great. Angels, does that feel good for clarity, for the prosperity, for Archangel Ariel? Okay, yes. All right. Is there any clarification for Archangel Samuel, our beloved one? Okay, thank you. Yes. What do we need to know, Archangel Samuel, please? I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship, beloved one. Okay. Safe shelter, number 8. So this is a beautiful card. It looks like an ancient an ancient ruin on the picture, and a beautiful white light shining down. Safe shelter number 8. Is there any more? Music. I'm hearing music. Let's go to the guidebook. The guidebook, number 8. Safe shelter. On a physical level, you might need to move home or find a place to live that is more aligned with your heart. You may be struggling with homelessness in your own life, in your compassion for those encountering such circumstances, or in your fear of it. Some people have a house, but not the emotional safety to transform it into a home. The Oracle of Safe Shelter calls upon Archangel Michael's protection to strengthen us from within so we can find the sanctuary we need. He allows us to feel spiritual safety and offers a firm inner foundation from which we can live our best life. If your physical or emotional life is in flux, or you need to be more grounded within your being and less in the opinions of others, for example, this oracle calls you back to the eternal home of light within your heart. Here you will be reassured that no matter what appears to be, the divine plan is unfolding and everything is going to be okay. So this is also calling Archangel Michael is here with us. Moving could be metaphorically or reality for some of us. But make sure you're moving from a place of faith instead of fear. Faith over fear. Faith that your angels, your spiritual team, God, Source, Universe, Divine, whomever you call upon, let them guide you. Listen to your intuition and that will lead you to your inner knowingness, knowing what you need to know when you need to know it. And on that beautiful note, let's pull one final card from the Rose Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. To see what the overall closing message is. Okay. Angels, guides, spirits, ascended masters, deities, ancestor guides. What is one final message for us today to wrap this up? The crowning, initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. There comes a time when the flower knows that it can no longer remain in the protective constraints of the bud. Somehow it needs to trust in the birthing energy and surrender to the unknown of the bloom. The same birthing energy exists within all of nature and in birth, both physically and metaphorical. It's an initiation for the mother as well as the child, who transitions from the water world of the womb to a whole new one on earth. This is a card of crossing thresholds and walking through the gates of initiation, which requires great courage and faith. There are rolling contractions, and it's almost always not straightforward. As we transition, I'm having a hard time talking right now. As we transition from one thing to another, we're called to burst through the constraints of the seed and then the certainty of the bud, so that something new can bloom from within. We're always birthing something, and deep inside, we know that the only way to surrender to the initiation is to surrender to the innate power within. This power is inner, but it's also connected with the intelligence that exists within all life. It's the same energy that tells flowers when to bloom, and it was present when you grew in your mother's womb. Trust in that. It will carry you through. Surrender to what's wanting to be born through you. Life is always trying to initiate us into even more of who we truly are. How is life trying to initiate you? What do you know that needs to be shared? Is it the right time to share that right now? I'm feeling as if the answer is yes. You know what next steps need to be taken. But if you're still unsure, that's okay, first and foremost. But second off, lean into your angelic and spiritual team for guidance. Still your mind, calm your heart, and listen and dive deep within. Love yourself. Care for yourself so you can take that next step. Something new and exciting is just around the corner for each and every one of you. I'm so excited to hear any comments or shares that you would like to put in the comments section below. If anything great is coming your way, or if anything does come up down the line, please do come back and share with us. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, angels, guides, spirit, ascended masters, ancestors, and deities, divine spirit. Jesus Christ, God, thank you. Soul, source, universe, thank you. Have a wonderful day, everybody. And until our next recording, be well, be blessed. Big hugs, love, and light to you all. Take care.